Hello, everybody. My name is Ylonda Scott. I am the founder of Womenpreneurs Breaking Barriers Leadership Development Retreat Agency, and I am so excited to be with Miss Cindy Cohen of Seek Your Health Women Initiative. And we're coming together to bring this reward, and we want to explain to you all about it. Now, it is National Women's Own Small Business Month, and we want to recognize the top 10 women. We want women all over the world to be recognized. We want to know people to know that we are here and that we are not going anywhere, and how much we are a big part of the economical system and also in the community. So we come together, bringing our talents and our skills and our passion for women to put this award together so that we can recognize you. So I'm gonna let Cindy introduce herself and explain more about this award that we're coming together to do.
Well, we're very excited. Thanks so much for having me. I love being interviewed, so it's really fun. Not. Anyway. Anyways, in 2018, we founded the Seek Your Health Women's Initiative. And basically what we do is we help high school girls, college women, and women from low-income neighborhoods who are looking to start a business or struggling in their current entrepreneur business. So we grow leaders. We help business owners and entrepreneurs develop business strategies that work, that will make their business more resilient, because resilience is really the key word, that ability to be able to bounce back or pivot from all the things that are happening in the world today. And that's what we're all about. For the last year, we've had the honor and privilege to connect with 20 women entrepreneurs in our area who signed up for the Seek Your Health Women's Initiative mentoring program. And it's just been an amazing sight to see, you know, these 20 women really, you know, making their way through the world, pivoting, changing, coming up with new ideas. Really, that's what entrepreneurship is all about. It's all about, well, you know, have you heard that story about these two people? They decided they wanted to jump out of an airplane, so they were going to take skydiving lessons, you know, where you're going to jump out of the airplane. So there was two people showed up for the skydiving lessons, and the first person, let's say person A, you know, comes to every single skydiving lesson, you know, does all the practicing, and you know, is fully prepared when it's time to jump out that airplane. And then person B didn't come to any of the trainings. They showed up one time, didn't show up any other time, and when it was time to go for skydiving, they were there putting on their equipment. And so the instructor said to the pilot B, you know, you didn't show up for any of the training. You know, how do you expect to be jumping out of the airplane? And that person said, well, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I learned how to open up the parachute on the way down. And that's what we've kind of been involved in here, is we're all opening our parachutes on the way down, looking at that ground, hoping for the best.
Yes.
It's just been really great watching these women grow their business and really grow it during this whole, you know, pandemic situation. So what we decided to do with Ylonda is come together to reward the women who have worked hard and really saw the vision of their business and maintained the passion and maybe changed up their business a little bit, or maybe a lot. Maybe now they have a whole new vision of their business than they had this time last year. And we really wanted to recognize and award the women all over the world who have really done that. So we developed our award program here, and it's for a small business. Women own, not just, you know, entrepreneurs, but any woman who owns a business. And we wanted to honor them. And the way we thought we could do it is to have a way for you to become nominated. That way you could see who's really looking at you and really seeing how all the great things that you're doing. So we're encouraging women who either own or don't own a business to look at their friend group or people that they're doing business with right now and nominate them for our Women-Owned Small Business Award. And it's really easy. All we're doing is we're looking to recognize the women who are of merit, who have kept their business going through business strategy or being very organized in their operations or able to manage their finances, whatever they've done, keep their business going, and also participated in community service or in the larger community while they're doing it. And many, many women are now doing that. They're taking a portion of their business and they're helping those who need help, either through mentoring or coaching, or giving food or supplies or whatever the women in our community need. So how the program will work is everyone, you can even have your daughter, if you want, nominate you, or you can nominate yourself or a woman that you know in the community. And then until October 20th. And then on October 21st, we're going to be taking all those nominations and we're going to create a voting form. And what's on the voting form will be what you listed on the nomination form. And then we're going to ask the whole community, like everyone we know, and hopefully everyone you know, to vote on the top 10 women that they think have really gone above and beyond the call of duty during this time. And so if you nominate yourself, you'll be seeing your name there. And if you nominate your friend, you'll see their name there too. And then from the 21st to the 26th of October, we're going to be adding up all the votes. So the See to Your Health Women mentoring group is going to be looking over all the applications and all the voting forms. And they're going to be adding everything up. And then the top 10 women who get the most votes will be receiving the reward. And we're very excited about it. We have some really great prizes for you because it's always fun to win something along with the award too. And we have a nice award that we made, little medallion that you can put on your website or your Facebook page to let people know that you've been nominated for that award, because it's very big. I mean, it's global. It's a global award. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment, and you can put it like on your resume, you know, it'd be really exciting, and let people know when you are trying to get their business or do bids or, you know, writing contracts, that is an award that you achieved. And it is a award that's that your peers are voting on, which makes it even bigger, you know. So that's kind of what we're going for. And then on the 31st, Ylonda's having a big celebration that we're going to invite everybody to. That's going to be virtual. And Ylonda, why don't you tell us about that?
Yes, the celebration on October 31st, where all women will come together, and it will be like a little networking ceremony. We'll have a couple speakers that will come on and will do encouraging motivational speaking to all of the women. And then you will also have an opportunity to meet the women abroad that are women entrepreneurs. And I mean all over the world, because I have people who is on my list that are very interested, and they're in Africa, they're in Europe. And so this is an opportunity for us as women to meet and to grow as become mentor of each other. One of the big things that we as women need is to mentor each other, not hide what we learn, but to share what we learn. You'll also have an opportunity to do a elevator pitch and tell what you do, and to get to know new people so that we can continue on expanding. We don't want any business to fall or just give up. Cindy has the statistics on businesses, women business, that actually it doesn't continue on. But we don't want a business to start and then end. We want businesses to continue on and become empires. And in order to do that, you need to have mentorships that can keep you lifted, and support systems. that you can go and ask questions and learn new things. So this is what this ceremony is all about: is bringing all these women together so we can have that other part where you can put in your business library, as I call it, so that you can continue on growing and continue on being successful women-owned small businesses.
Yeah, we're really excited. This, whole month is in the United States is National Women-Owned Small Business Month, and we really want to really focus in on that and encourage everyone to support small businesses. And sometimes we don't really know how to do that. So some things that will ensure your success during this month is to, like Ylonda said, to get a mentor. It's very important to have a mentor. And really how you get one is you watch women that you know who are very successful, who are where you want to be, and you watch them or model their behavior and invite them to lunch, see what's working for them, ask for advice. I mean, I'll tell you, if you walked up to me and said, would you be my mentor? I'm pretty much say no. But if you ask me for advice, I would definitely give it to you. And if you ask me to work for me, I would definitely tell you that. And that is mentoring. So another thing to do to help ensure success of your business is to get your business certified. There are many certification programs available. There's some that certify you to be able to do business in your country as a woman certified business, or in your state, if you're in the United States, to be a woman-owned certified, that allows you to get government contracts. There's other certifications that you can take. See to Your Health Women's Initiative offers the Women Entrepreneur Excellence certification, which demonstrates that you have business knowledge to people that are looking for really scrutinizing over the qualification of your business experience, which is happening now at banks and government grants and non-government grants. They're asking, what certifications do you have? So this is like very important. It's also important for you to take classes or go to universities online or offline to learn about entrepreneurship and how to build a business. The more classes, the more programs that you sign up for, the faster your business will grow, and the more stable it'll become, the more resilient you'll become. So that's really important. We're really encouraging everyone to support women-owned businesses by shopping at companies that you know are owned by women businesses, and also by giving to charities that are owned by business, or give to charities that help women. So we want to make sure that this month, for sure, you focus on women-owned businesses and what they're doing, and women-owned charities and what they're doing. Because really the percentage of businesses that are owned by women isn't as big as you think. Globally, it's 37%. It's not huge. I mean, you think about it, there's more women in this world than there are men. That's just how it is. And we're not making as much business as they're making. But when we do make a business, we make a big difference. We are looking to fix things. So it's really important for women to really think about entrepreneurship. It's like a great time to start your own business. And it's really something to think about. And in the United States, 37% of businesses are owned by women. So not as much as you would think. It's like very surprising. And if you look in your area, you might even be more surprised. Where we live in Indiana, the United States in Indiana, in St. Joe County, which is where Ylonda and I are living right this moment. The percentage of women-owned business in our county, according to the 2012 census, is 2%. That's it, just 2%. So in the whole United States, 37%. In the world, 39%. In the world, 37%. In St. Joe County, 2%. So that shows that there's a big problem here. And the problem is we just don't have a lot of resources for women-owned businesses in our area. And we don't have a lot of education and training. So we, See to Your Health, started a Women's Entrepreneur Summit, where women could come and learn from mentoring and also resource gathering and confidence building about how to grow their business, meet other people, and it's really an amazing event. And this year, we're doing it online. So, you know, at first I was a little resistant to doing it online. It's so great in person, you know. But you know what? What's great about the online now is that we don't even really have to look in our own community. We can look in other communities for help things to help us. And we can look globally for things to help us and women and resources to help us. So this is really a great time to be a woman entrepreneur and to really reach out and get that training that you need and that education, certification. You know, while some of us or maybe business isn't as busy, so you can use that downtime. And also the more you connect, the more ideas you'll get of how to pivot and change and move forward and open that parachute as you're heading towards Earth.
Yes. And it's so awesome because Cindy deals with the mentoring and the insight, and I deal with the discovery part of discovering your purpose, your mission, and getting you together, and also having a setup, because I have a leadership. Now, the summit is going to be in November the 19th, and then I'm hosting a leadership retreat, which will be November 27th and 28th. And in my part, it's where you will get refreshed, like a vacation setting, and still be educated, trained, and inspired in developing in your business and growing. So we have two avenues where women can come and grow and to also be successful in your business and also have a resource. Cindy pours out a lot of information to women that make sure that you are able to stand, have a strong foundation, and it continue on going on. I also want her to talk about women's moving forward before we start talking about the awards. Cindy?
Oh, well, we're starting a new initiative. We're very excited about it. We received a nice grant from the Pokagon Fund, which is in Michigan, and they're helping us put together a program that focuses on domestic violence. So right now, 1 in 4 women in the United States are victims of domestic violence, and men also 1 in 7, and that's a huge number when you think about it. I mean, for myself, I don't think I know anybody who's really been a victim of domestic violence, but that's pretty impossible because I know a lot of people. And chances are, if you know a few people or a lot of people, you know folks that are in a domestic violence situation right now who aren't telling you, and that's critical. And there are a lot of people who are in a domestic violence situation who don't even really realize that's what they're in. They know they're in a really bad marriage and they know they need to do something, but they're not unclear what to do. So our grant was given to us help women in that discovery area of, are they in a domestic violence situation? If they are, how to get out of it, and how to prepare for it. And the area that we're focusing on is transition from domestic violence through entrepreneurship to a safe place. So we're setting up the program called Women Move Forward is a membership site that's a community where women who are looking to start a business or already are business owners or entrepreneurs can go onto the membership site and get domestic violence education, also become more aware of what's happening, and then what they need to know to grow their business. So after you visit Ylonda and get clear on what you want your business to be, then we can help you move that forward. And we're excited about the membership website because it's easily accessible and can be assessed when you're in a situation that maybe if your partner knew you were looking into entrepreneurship, they wouldn't be happy about it. So this way you can learn to what you need to do to build a business. So when you're ready and everything is in a good spot for you, you'll have everything you need to start your business. So we're very excited about that area we're going into. It's very new and experimental, and there has been a lot of success in other places in the United States with it. And so we're excited to get that started too. So we have a pre-launch because we're just getting going. And our pre-launch is Women Move Forward, sign up, just like you're going to sign up.com. So Women Move Forward, signup.com, doesn't cost you anything. You'll just get on our mailing list. So in the next month or so, we're going to really be gearing up for that. So you'll be finding out what's happening there. And then we also didn't want you to have to wait for us to get going. You know, you don't have to wait. So when you sign up, you get a free ebook. It's my book. It's on it's marketing. It's about marketing your business. It's for women. And I think you'll really like it. It teaches you how to write press releases and get on social media and the things you need to think about to market your business and how to best do that. So you'll get that ebook right away when you sign up to be on our mailing list, so you can start learning right away. That's about Women Move Forward.
Oh, yeah. So we have so much that we want to do to help women along the way to become successful entrepreneurs. But before we start closing up, let's talk about the rewards that they would get. So what are you offering from See to Your Health?
What are we offering?
Yes, so my friend was like, "That's a lot." I was like, "Yes, we want to give you the most, and it's the top 10 women-owned small business." So I talked Cindy into it will be 10 women winning, not one, but 10 women
10
who will be winning an award. Okay, so tell them.
So, do you have the list there? Like I can tell you some of it. So we came together and we decided that the top 10 women would get a free membership onto Women Move Forward. So with that membership, you'll get 22 classes on everything you need to know to get your business moving forward. So we're offering that. And then inside the Women Move Forward sign up, remember you get that free ebook. So we're going to give you that and on women marketing. And then we're also going to be sending out a press release that says who the winners are. So you'll be in the press. And then I host a TV show called Women Entrepreneur Pajama Party Interviews, where I interview women who are ready for bed. You know, we're like in our pajamas or sitting in our beds, drinking herbal tea, talking about business and how it's going and things that they wish they knew when they started their business, or advice they like to share with women entrepreneurs. So we do that. It's really fun. So we're going to be interviewing the 10 winners on our TV platform. We're very excited about that. So what else did we say?
Oh, and then on my end, I will be offering a business portfolio for the winners, and it's called Success in One Spot. It's a workbook that you can have all of your information for your business. It's like a soup up business plan for you, and adding to that, it'll have a master class. So it's a $4.99 package that I offer that will be given out for free. And then also an interview on the $1 Trillion Boss Lady. It's my YouTube channel where I speak with women and we talk about what we do in the business. And it's basically what we're offering in the awards. That's what we talk about to encourage other women entrepreneurs. And so that is all what you will be receiving in from the award, but you will receive much more than that. You will receive a new community, a new group of friends, a new resource that you can use to begin starting your success. And also a networking area where you can come and build that mentor, meet people and start asking, hey, can you mentor me on that? You know, I'm not comfortable with this. Can you get me there? So it's so much that you will be receiving. And then moving on into, it won't end in October. It will move into November. You have the opportunity to join the Women Moving Forward, this great membership that you can be a part of that is a continuous growing for you. We always have to have self-development, and that is a good part of self-development. Then you will have the Women's Summit that is coming up November the 19th, where you can come and hear some great speakers. We have resource speakers, we have motivational speakers. There's so many speakers that will be accessed. And then you'll also be able to see vendors, and you could become a vendor if you would like to participate in that. There's so much information that it will be a part of this, of the, in the domain, in the website, where you can see all how you can be accessible to what's going on. And then we'll have the leadership, Womenpreneurs 2020 leadership, where you can become an effective leader in 2020 and beyond, moving people into success. So there's so much that we have that closing up 2020 so we could be prepared for 2021, because we got so much great things for you. And then starting this reward, we can get prepared for the next year. So Cindy, do you have anything else you would like to add?
Well, I think we should say how to get a hold of us.
Oh, that would be good. That would really, 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 really be good.
I think it'd be good. So you can find us on our website. So it's the initials for C to Your Health Women's Initiative. So it's the letter C, the number 2, and then YHWI.org. So it's C to Your Health Women's Initiative, the initials, right? .org, because we're a nonprofit organization helping women through mentoring. And then you can go directly to the summit website if you'd like. So that's women's, like more than one, like Women's Entrepreneur Summit.org. So you can come there to see the summit. You can, remember we talked about the pre-launch page, womenmoveforwardsignup.com. And we're on Facebook too. So if you want to, we post pretty much everything that's going on right now on the Women's Entrepreneur Summit-Indiana page on Facebook. So if you find us there, you'll get caught up on everything, and Ylonda posts her information there too.
Yes. All right, women, I hope that you are getting excited about this this great month, National Women-Owned Small Business Month. And we want all women. We even want the little bitty babies. I met a little girl that was 12 that had her own little business, and she was set up and ready and shopping, selling her stuff, and she was doing her thing. So we got to get out there. We got to let everybody know how great we are. You know, let's brag on ourselves. The word says, give honor where honor is due. And I know that we need some do-ness.
Absolutely.
And about celebrate ourselves, you know, because we are great, and God created us, and He created us to be great with $1 million seed. So we want to just recognize that for the month of October and beyond. But we're going to make October this great celebration, and featuring every woman that out there. And I don't care if you sell popsicles, we want to feature you.
That's right. We want to know about it.
You're doing your thing, and we want to feature you. All right. I just want to thank y'all. Make sure that you nominate yourself, others. Hey, do both. We want this to be great. We want this to continue on. And if you want to join in and help out, we won't help.
Yeah, we're all about volunteers.
Yes, we love help. All right, so I want to thank everyone. I hope that you be blessed and that you will get excited about this. Share it on your page. Like it, share it, and make sure that you inform other women entrepreneurs about this so that they can be a part of it. All right, y'all be blessed, and remember to dream more so that you can do more, so you can become more. All right, have a blessed day.
Take care. Thanks.